Okay, hello everybody. My name is Hina Udwani. I am a Tao calligraphy teacher and practitioner. I have a Tao calligraphy level 1, and I am also an optometrist. And I also obviously work in Soul Blossoms London, which is the name of my particular Tao calligraphy transformative field. So today are complimentary sessions, wisdom classes that you can come to over and over again. So if you're having issues in any of your elements, your water element, your fire element, any of the basic 5 elements, you can search for that video and do the practices, which is based on this book by Dr. and Master Jigong Shah called Soul Healing Miracles, and also in this book, Tao Calligraphy Healing Field, with Dr. and Master Jigong Shah. And in both the books, he also provides calligraphies. And there's Dr. and Master Jigong Shah, who's a world-renowned healer. He has found the key in how to transform many of the challenges in our life, because any challenge that we're experiencing is because we have negative information in that area of life that basically manifests in the challenge. It goes down the universal creation law from information, which is where he particularly is known to work on. And then rest of his trained teachers like us, we are empowered to work on that level. So it goes from the information to the receiver, which is connected to our heart. So our heart's kind of like the instrument, it's our receiver. The processor, which is our mind. So our consciousness has to accept the idea before it can move down to the actioner, which is the energy level, matter, which is the body level, the physical manifestation level, our relationships, our finances, whatever physically, whatever in our observation, it moves down to that level. But it all starts with the message. It all starts with the information that we initially have. So for the past 4 weeks, we worked with the 5 elements, 4 of the 5. This is the number 5th element, which is the water element. The first one was the wood, which is connected with the liver, the gallbladder, eyes, tendons, healing and preventing anger. Then the second one was the heart element, which is connected to the small intestines in the energy meridians. So this is based on traditional Chinese medicine. So physically, the organs may not seem to really relate, but they are connected when you go in the energy level. So the fire element, which is the heart, the small intestine, the tongue, the blood vessels, and healing and preventing depression and anxiety. The third element we went over was the earth element, which is the spleen, the large spleen, stomach, our mouth, lips, teeth, and gums, our muscles, and healing and preventing worry. The associated emotion is worry. Then last week we did the metal element, which is our lungs, connected to our large intestine, our skin, our nose, and healing and preventing sadness or grief. So today we're at the water element, and the water element is a big one because it's connected to a lot of our, basically our whole body. We're made 70% of our body is water, and each element is made up of its separate elements as well. So the water element, which is the kidney, associated with the urinary bladder, ears, bones, and healing and preventing fear. So when all 5 elements are in perfect balance, we are healthy, we are emotionally balanced, and our bodies work at an optimal level. When we are blocked in any one of these elements, it actually affects the other elements, and our whole body goes out of whack. Our whole body ends up in dis-ease instead of in ease, in health, in flow. And the blockages continue to gather either in the emotional body or the physical body. the energy body, until he's also a traditional medical doctor. He studied the I Ching, Feng Shui, Tai Chi, many Far Eastern arts, Kung Fu, and Qigong. He's also a spiritual grandmaster. So he understood the information level to be what we can also call the soul or the spirit. So let's see what Dr. Master Zhi Gang Sha has said with the water element and the practice in how to balance out the water element so then the other elements can fall into place. Now, the meridians of the kidney and urinary bladder are internally and externally related. So once again, on a physical matter level, the kidneys and urinary bladder are not normally, you would attribute them together, but they are related on even physically, but also in an energy way. So the kidneys storing prenatal and postnatal jing, which is matter, and dominating development and reproduction. So the normal condition of a healthy water element or healthy kidneys is the vital inherent essence of life stored within the kidneys both before and after birth. And I'm reading from page 45 once again in the Soul Healing Miracles book. It is inherited from the mother and father and then developed by the nutrients and other essences taken into the body. This vital inherited essence of life is then transformed into qi to assist the body to grow, develop, and reproduce the abnormal conditions. And this, just listen, if you are experiencing any of these things, then you know this is an issue or it's a possible issue for you. So abnormal conditions, if there is a lack of essential nutrients and vital qi through development and reproduction, as well as an imbalance of the yin and yang, slow development, premature senility, hot flashes, coldness in the hands and feet, infertility, impotence, and more could result. So if you're experiencing or someone you know are experiencing any of these issues, then it's a kidney issue. Developed essence of life. So in a normal condition, the developed essence of life is held and used by the 5 Zhang organs and the 6 Fu organs. It is derived from food essence. The food essence is transformed by the spleen and stomach into this developed essence of life, and then transported into the 5 Zhang organs and the 6 Fu organs. With this developed essence of life is sufficient, any excess is stored in the kidneys for future use. Now, the 5 Zhang organs are the main authority organs of the 5 elements, which again, the wood would be liver, the fire, which is heart, the earth, which is spleen, metal, which is lungs, and water, kidneys. So those are the 5 Zhang organs. And the 6 Fu organs is the yin organs of each element, which the liver is the gallbladder, with the heart would be, this Fu organ would be the small intestine, the spleen, the Zhang organ, the Fu organ would be stomach. For the lungs, the Fu organ would be large intestine, and for the kidney element, it would be the urinary bladder. So, and the 6th organ is the 3 spaces in the body, which we'll go into that a little bit later. So if this is insufficient, the kidneys will send their stored essence to the 5 Zhang organs and the 6 Fu organs. Sensation of heat in the chest, palms, and soles of the feet, night sweats, cold, and pain in the lumbar spine area and knees, infertility, frigidity, and more could result. So the second function, dominating water metabolism. The normal conditions, Normal functioning of the kidneys maintains the proper balance of fluids and sustains water circulation in the body. Body fluid carries a valuable nourishing purpose that has come from the food essence. It is distributed to the 5 Zhang organs, the 6 Fu organs, and the tissues throughout the body. Proper urination occurs with healthy water metabolism. Abnormal conditions are if there are blockages in healthy water metabolism and water circulation, edema, frequent or infrequent urination, and more can result. Number 3, receiving qi. Normal conditions. Traditional Chinese medicine teaches that the kidneys support the lungs in inhaling of the air downwards. Kidney qi must be strong for the lungs to inhale and exhale easily. Abnormal conditions, if kidney qi has any weakness, breathing difficulties could result. So if you have any breathing issues, it's both the lungs and the kidneys. Okay, and number 4, dominating the bones, manufacturing marrow to fill the brain, and manifesting in the hair. So recently, my older sister was saying about my nephew who's young, he's not even 20, he's starting to have thinning hair. So immediately I received, he needs something for his kidneys because the kidneys the issues in the kidneys can also manifest in the hair. Hi, Marie. Okay, so normal conditions. The kidneys store the essence of life, which is then transformed into bone marrow. When the kidney qi is substantial enough, high quality bone marrow is produced, leading to healthy and firm bones and teeth. The hair is nourished by the blood and is the external manifestation of the kidneys. The hair will then appear shiny and healthy. Abnormal conditions. A lack of kidney qi could result in insufficient nourishment for the bones. Weakness and soreness in the back and weakness in the feet and knees could then develop. The bones could become brittle and weak. This could also lead to losing teeth or the loss of teeth, baldness, gray hair, and more. So as we see, as we get older, we experience all these issues, especially women. As we get older, our bones start to get brittle and lose that calcium. Also, of course, gray hair, bald for men and women, and teeth problems. So the bones and the kidney, the water element, are really, really important in all these areas to keep it very strong. And the longer we want to live without losing our teeth, losing our hair, having gray hair, we really have to make our water element very, very strong. And the last major function, number 5, it's opening into the ears through the meridians and dominating the anterior and posterior orifices. So normal conditions. If the kidneys receive the appropriate amount of nourishment or qi, one could have very clear hearing and proper elimination. Abnormal conditions. If the kidney qi is insufficient, tinnitus, the ringing in the ears, loss of hearing or sensitivity to sound, diarrhea, constipation, impotence, infertility, frequent urination, and more could result. So let's go ahead and do this practice in strengthening our water element and our kidneys. So we're going to do this practice for about 10 to 15 minutes, and we're going to use both yin and yang techniques. We're going to use alternating techniques, which is what we say yin and yang. So we can be loud in our chanting, we could be soft in our chanting, we could be fast, we could be slow. We could tap, we could just sit still. We could do movement or just really focused stillness. So we're going to follow the techniques in this book. So first we're going to do body power, where we sit up straight, place the tip of your tongue gently against the roof of your mouth, place one palm over a kidney, place your other palm on your lower abdomen below the navel. Now, one of the things that really makes Master Sha's technique so powerful is called the say hello technique. And what is the say hello technique? The say hello technique is just when we say hello. We say hello to the souls or the information in our kidneys, in our water element. And we also say hello to the outside elements like Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, universes, the sun, the moon. And we call their essence to us to help our essence kind of increase in the nutrition, in the frequency, the vibration of their essence, because their essence is a lot more strong and solid than ours, because we end up wasting a lot of it throughout our life. Now, first we say hello to our inner souls. So once again, sitting up straight, back straight, not touching the back of the chair so the energy can move, tongue touching the palate or the roof of the mouth. One palm on a kidney, if it's comfortable. If it gets uncomfortable, you can change hands or put both your hands on your lower abdomen. So one palm over the kidney and the other palm on your lower abdomen below your navel. Now, in our palms, there's a secret acupuncture point where when we, depending on where we're pointing it, the energy will start flowing there because it's an acupuncture point. With our intention, we are really focusing on the acupuncture point to where we want to receive the healing. We place the other hand on the top of our navel because that represents our ancestral lineage. So we're not only healing ourselves or we're transforming ourselves, we're also trying to pass on that positive information to our parents, to our grandparents, to our ancestors, because we inherited a lot of information from them. So we want to send back positive information. That's why there's a lot of diseases that are hereditary or genetic, because we are connected and they pass on that information generation to generation. So we say hello to the inner souls. Dear soul, mind, and body of my kidneys, urinary bladder, bones, ears, and emotional body of the water element. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal and rejuvenate my kidneys, urinary bladder, bones, ears, and to heal fear. Do a good job. Thank you. Then we say hello to the outer souls. Dear Divine, dear Tao, the source, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please forgive my ancestors and me for all the mistakes we have made in all lifetimes related to the kidneys, urinary bladder, bones, ears, and fear. I am sincerely sorry for all of these mistakes. I apologize from the bottom of my heart to all the souls my ancestors and I have hurt or harmed in these ways. In order to be forgiven, I will serve unconditionally. To chant and meditate is to serve. I will chant and meditate as much as I can. I will offer unconditional service as much as I can. I'm extremely grateful. Thank you. Now we're going to do mind power. Visualize bright blue light shining in and around the kidneys. Bright blue light has special healing power for the water element. So for the wood, we did green. For the lungs was white, the spleen was yellow, and the heart was red. So kidneys is blue. So visualize blue light. And now we're going to chant. When we chant, we are sending ourselves the positive messages. So you can keep your eyes closed, one palm on your navel, one palm on a kidney if it's comfortable. And just repeat after me out loud if you can repeat out loud or silently. So nice deep breath to the bottom of your torso. Nice deep breath. And just take one more last clearing breath to really calm and ground yourself, focusing on the practice, focusing on your kidneys, focusing on all the souls that we called to help us strengthen our water element. And let's start chanting. Strong kidney, Jing and Qi. Jing is matter, Qi is energy. Strong kidney, Jing and Qi. 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 Continue visualizing blue light, strong kidney Jing and Qi. 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 Now we'll see this silently. Strong kidney Jing and Qi, silently. Always visualizing blue light on your kidneys. Now we will chant the second message. Normal water metabolism. 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 Water normal metabolism. Water normal metabolism. Normal water 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 metabolism. We'll do silently at least 10 times. Repeat. Normal water metabolism. Visualizing blue light on your kidneys. And as you gather any saliva with your tongue touching the palate or the roof of your mouth, make sure you swallow it with the intention of going to your lower dantian. So we'll go to the third message. Strong bones, bone marrow, and healthy hair. 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 Just silently repeat to ourselves, strong bones, bone marrow, and healthy hair. Visualizing blue light in both your kidneys. Strong bones, bone marrow, and healthy hair. Strong bones, bone marrow, and healthy hair. Silently 10 times. Okay, and continue taking deep breaths. If you gather any saliva, make sure you swallow it with the intention of going to your lower abdomen. And the fourth message we will give ourselves and our kidneys and request clear hearing and normal elimination. 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 Always visualizing blue light in your kidneys. Now we will say it silently about 10 times. Clear hearing and normal elimination. 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 Silently. And now we will continue to visualize blue light in your kidneys. Continue to take nice deep breaths. You can move your hand to the front of your abdomen. And now with all the practice we did, we're just gonna, with intent, send all the energy now to our lower abdomen. So take a nice deep breath, and we just say, send all the energy and light to my lower abdomen. We're gonna send all our energy and light to our lower abdomen. We're going to send all our energy and light to our lower abdomen from the practice we just did. And with a big heart of gratitude, we say thank you to all the souls who came, Divine Tao Source, Mother Earth. We say thank you to the souls of our kidneys. We say thank you to the souls of the message, of these beautiful messages. And we say thank you to our own soul for bringing us here to help us balance our water element, to make our kidneys nice and strong, our metabolism, our hair, healthy teeth, healthy bones, everything we went over. And take a nice deep breath. And when you're ready, you can slowly open up your eyes. And you can just take a little check-in with yourself and see how do you feel now versus when we started the practice. You can share it in the chat. You can unmute if you like, or share it in the chat. But basically this practice, it was about 15 minutes, maybe a little bit less. But if you have any chronic conditions, you want to do this practice for up to 2 hours a day. You can do an hour in the morning, hour in the evening, but at least 2 hours a day for any chronic or life-threatening conditions. And you can repeat the video as much as you want, but it's really good to do it for a longer period. Master Sha also has the touch the button for the kidneys. And that one it's an animation. Master Sha's there. He's chanting for you. He also has the calligraphy specific to help the kidneys or the water element. So that I'll post it later on below the video. Because when we do the animations, it's at least right now it's 10 Canadian for about 30 days of use. And everything we did in the practice today, it's an animation. So it has the blue light. It has a more updated mantra specifically for the kidneys. It has Master Sha doing the chanting for you. And you can just follow the calligraphy that he wrote specifically to help heal the kidneys. So that is actually the most powerful practice right now that he has for the kidneys. But the practices in the Soul Healing Miracles book and this one, Tao Calligraphy Healing Field book, is still amazing. These still have calligraphies. There's a calligraphy there for you that you can practice with. And this one comes with an animation also for the 5 elements and the energy circle and all this. So this comes with the QR code with the book. And this book also comes with calligraphies in it. But the big difference between the animation from Touch the Button, it is the most updated, the most powerful. It does the visualization for you. It's the easiest and simplest to follow. So that is something, Touch the Button, that is something that I would definitely recommend. And I'll post it in the link. This video is going to be on YouTube and Facebook, and the link will be posted there, and I'll post it in the chat right here. And Marie said, what an absolutely beautiful practice. Thank you, Hina. I will do this practice much more often. And you know what, Marie, that's so true, because even when I was reading through all the functions, just to remember how important is the water element and the kidneys is so important. And we are made of 70% of water. So we should be taking care of our water element a lot more. And even with me, I started to notice like thinning hair around here. And I'm like, oh no, better work on my kidneys, better work on my water element. So as women, when we're getting older, our bones are so important. The calcium tends to go down. Our hormones are rebalancing in a way. So we definitely want to do the kidney practice more and more. So it's almost 6:45. So I think everyone who's watching it now, who's going to watch it in the future, I hope you benefit from it. You can share it. And again, if you have any really serious conditions, definitely I would definitely get the touch the button video, the animations that Dr. Shah is offering on drshahTV.com. So I thank you so much. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Marie. And I hope to see you next time. So this was the last element in this series. So we're going to start a whole new series working on the soul houses from next week. So we did 5 weeks. The recordings will be up for whoever wants to see them in the future. If you want to share them, that's great. So, and then next week we'll be starting a whole other series. So I thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you, Maria. Maria said, I hardly speak your language, but I understand you quite well. I love this practice. Thanks for your sharing. Thank you, Maria. You speak really well. Your English is perfect. Okay, bye. Bye. See you next time.